That's polar wrap. That's polar wrap. That is not a kite. We're looking for kites today.
Sorry, I had something in my throat.
Yeah.
All right, this one is for you, Rob.
Dude, these tree frog ones I think are pretty...
An orange one, and blue.
Pretty gay.
Well, I didn't want to say that way, but yeah.
What's wrong with gay?
Oh, the serpent.
Oh, dude, what? She gets a dragon? That's BS.
What do you have?
I got a fucking tree frog.
You picked the pink one yourself.
Yeah, that's
Here, you want a dragon too?
Yeah, I want a dragon. I want two. So we're here with Rick. He's the commander of the 48th Kite Fighting Brigade.
The 98th.
98th Kite Fighting Brigade.
The 98th reference?
Yeah. No, not at all.
Gravity is 9.8 meters per second.
Oh my God. Okay, so
it's a 9.8 Fighting Kite Brigade.
So talk to us about what we're doing today. This is kite combat. How is it?
Kite combat. Well, to be honest, kites actually have a long history of being a warfare weapon.
Is that a fact?
That is a fact. The kites were actually invented by the Chinese
Wow.
to drop bomblets on approaching armies.
What a bunch of motherfuckers.
Yes.
Unreal.
And then, quite commonly in India, Pakistan, some parts of Southeast Asia, and in Japan, kite fighting is considered a recreational sport. Usually involving kites with ground glass glued onto their lines. In the case of Japan, they tend to have acrobatic kites, usually weaponized.
Ground glass on the strings.
Yeah, basically the idea in kite fighting, in this case and in all kite fighting really, is whose string wins.
Whose string wins?
Yes, I mean you might get a couple lucky shots smashing the other kite's main plane, but mostly it's about whose string is going to last the longest.
So string manipulation is definitely the key to victory.
So using cheap thin string like this is probably that's already fraying, not the best kind of string.
Okay, so you're saying like Tweety's going to eat it today.
Bite.
Yeah,
Tweety's not going to last very long, but that's okay.
All right, so Encore, you're fielding a bird of prey today. How do you feel you're going to do?
I'm feeling really confident about this one. This is the Aboriginal Australian great purple owl.
Well, it seems very aggressive.
It is. It has a very uneven temperament. There are times when it's very just calm and sitting around. Other times it'll actually attack for fun.
Wow.
It's one of the 3 species known in the world to kill merely for sport.
So that would be the other 2 species would be like dolphins and hippies.
Exactly.
I see. Yeah. Right on. Yeah. Do you think the balsa construction is at all going to be an impediment in today's competition?
Actually, no, because balsa is one of the lightest of the woods, and it has a very high tensile strength per weight ratio. You see, so simple physics says that this should dominate over any other wood or even in any plastics. Now,
really?
If there were some that were coming in with iridium metal struts, those might prove a formidable foe. But until we see those, I think really mine is the victor here.
Totally right about this.
You need more room though. You can't just run into it like that.
I think what he needs is less suck. Do you think the box design, kind of going with an unconventional approach, is going to give you an edge today?
I think, yeah, well, it depends upon how many razor blades I put on here. That's what's really going to give me the edge, so to speak.
All right, Sarah, so what do you think the key is going to be today in terms of your strategy?
In terms of strategy, I think the key is to take out the line and not the actual kite concept.
Yeah, I think the string is like the key point of vulnerability on any kite. Like,
if you can take down the string, the key is though trying to take down their string and not have your kite go down with it.
Where do you think you're gonna rate in terms of, now that you've seen a lot of the other kites that are gonna be flying today?
I think my dragon can take out Tweety no problem.
Yeah, I think Tweety's pretty well fucked. A very interesting munition seems to be being deployed here. A can of Rockstar. Oh no, got him tied up. Oh no! Oh. So what we got here is a little DC versus Marvel. Yeah. Batman versus Spider-Man.
Or what if? Oh, I might have to go for this one. Batman! Are you Robot Batman?
Oh, Batman. Batman's getting hurt.
Oh, wait, you got a picture, right?
It's clearly the first round of what is anticipated to be a very long battle. Oh, the overhand! Let's go, let's go! A little altered. Yeah, I don't think the trapezoidal design is really working out today.
Look how happy it is.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I want to play. I want to go.
Why is it down?
Oh, that's such a drag. Well, you know, some kites just weren't born to fight. You know, you just keep pulling the wrist back and bring it back into place. So you're using a two-string technique today. Most everybody else doesn't have that level of control. Do you think that's going to give you a huge advantage today?
Absolutely.
Do you think that might be a little unfair and indeed unsporting to your fellow competitors?
I'm very competitive.
So you just came for the win today.
That is correct.
Oh, dude, Batman just ate it again. Like, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen? Exactly. Is that basically what you're saying?
This is the war zone.
Right.
And if you don't want to get hit by a kite, I mean, I got hit by several kites.
I got hit by several
I
kites.
flew a kite right between two people who were having a conversation about as near as I'm having a conversation here. It went around his head and it came right back through here and like strangled her.
I clotheslined Rob.
Yeah. It was you know, it's not for the weak of heart.
Faint of heart.
We gotta. You gotta be willing to accept a certain amount of risk, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's actually why I quit flying this thing the first time when I had assembled it incorrectly, because I was just like, I'm not willing to die for this.
Oh! Very dangerous. Those folks are like, all right, fuck these guys. We're getting out of here. Screw these guys and their kites.